Hi, I'm Peter J. Ray. Welcome. Today's topic is the 2008 Cleveland Indians MLB season. Now, the Indians, Jacobs Field, the Indians' home field, had changed its name for the 2008 season. The new name was Progressive Field, named after the Progressive Corporation which is based in Mayfield, Ohio, a Cleveland suburb. And the Progressive Corporation paid $58 million for the naming rights for 16 years, so 2024. I was disappointed when this happened, but because, Jacobs Field, we'd had all these tremendous years there, and now we have a new name, which was kind of unusual. On the other hand, baseball, all the teams are doing it, and you need money, and the Indians' ticket attendance was down, and the Indians don't have they don't have the revenue from cable TV, which was becoming and still is so much more important. So you could say we really needed the money for the team to be competitive in signing players. The Indians' record in 2008 was 81-81. They finished in third place, 7.5 games behind the White Sox. So winning percent, they were right at 500, and this was a very tough year because their win total dropped 15 games. In 2007 we had got to the ALCS and won 96 games, which is a lot. And here it's a big drop. And the other thing is we were rebuilding in 2007. So it's like, wow, what are you guys doing here? We got to the ALCS up 3-1, and now next year we're rebuilding. What's that? But anyway, like I said earlier, the attendance was down. The attendance fell from 2007 to 2008 about 1,300 per game. There was 27,122 fans coming per game. Like I said, TV money was more important, and we didn't have the same attendance that we had in the late 90s. So the Indians, it seems like we could. It was amazing in the late '90s. We had that era when we were a contender for 7 years. But now we were a contender in 2007, and now we were rebuilding. Very tough. We made the shocking trade July 7th. The Tribe traded C.C. Sabathia to the Brewers for Matt Laporta, Rob Bryson, and Zach Jackson. And also in July we traded Casey Blake to the Dodgers for John Malone and Carlos Santana. And Santana had a good career with Cleveland. And then August, we traded Paul Byrd to the Red Sox. So, anyway, the Indians' coaching staff was pretty much the same. Jeff Datz was back at third base. Louis Isaac was the bullpen coach, and he won the Frank Gibbons Steve Olin Good Guy Award. Louis Rivera was the first base infielder coach. Derek Shelton was the hitting coach. Joel Skinner was the bench coach. Carl Willis was the pitching coach. And again, Eric Wedge was our manager in 2008. Now, the Indians' spring training facility was Chain of Lakes Park in Winter Haven, Florida, and this was their last spring training there because the following year we would move to the Goodyear Ballpark in Goodyear, Arizona. Okay, so now the Indians lineup, our catcher was Kelly Shopak, who hit .261, 21 home runs, and 55 RBIs. At first base, Ryan Garco hit .273 with 14 home runs and 90 RBIs. Pretty good. As Drubal Cabrera was at second base, hit .259, 6 home runs, 47 RBIs, and 4 stolen bases. Johnny Peralta was at shortstop, hit .276, 23 home runs, 89 RBIs. Very good year for him. Casey Blake was at third base, hit .289, 11 home runs, 58 RBIs in 94 games. And in July, we traded him to the Dodgers. Ben Francisco was in left field, hit .266, 15 home runs, and 54 RBIs. Grady Sizemore was in center field, had a tremendous year, hit .268, 33 home runs, 90 RBIs, 38 stolen bases. He made the All-Star team and participated in the Home Run Derby. He also won a Gold Glove and a Silver Slugger for 2008. Another amazing year for Grady Sizemore. Franklin Gutierrez was in right field, hit .248, 8 home runs, 48 41 RBIs, and 9 stolen bases. Travis Hafner had a tough year. He was having injury problems. He batted .197, 5 home runs, 24 RBIs in only 57 games. Now the bench players, we had a new guy, Jamie Carroll, hit .277, 1 home run, 36 RBIs, 7 stolen bases in 113 games, and he was a free agent pickup. Carroll was from Evansville, Indiana, an infielder for the Expos, Nationals, Rockies, Tribe, Dodgers, Twins, and Royals between 2002 and 2013. For his career, he had .272, 13 home runs, 265 RBIs. In 2004, he scored the last Montreal Expos run in a game because they ended up moving to Washington, D.C., became the Washington Nationals. In 2012, Carroll was ejected from a game. He was called out at first and disputed the call, and later Carroll said, "Tie goes to the runner." In 2015, he was hired in the Pirates front office. David DeLucci hit .238, 11 home runs, 47 RBIs in 113 games. Shin-Soo Choo had a real good year, hit .309, 14 home runs, 66 RBIs in 94 games. Victor Martinez was hurt. He hit .278, 2 home runs, 35 RBIs in 73 games. Andy Marte had a tough year, hit .221, 3 home runs, 17 RBIs in 80 games. Jason Michaels hit .207, 0 home runs, 9 RBIs in 21 games. Sal Fasano was a new guy, hit .261, 0 home runs, 6 RBIs in 15 games. Fasano was from Chicago, Illinois, catcher for the Royals, A's, Rockies, Angels, Orioles, Phillies, Yankees, Blue Jays, and Tribe between 1996 and 2008. So this was the end of his playing career. For his career, he hit .221, 47 home runs, and 140 RBIs. Jeff Pearlman of ESPN said this about Sal Fasano, quote, "When I think of Sal Fasano, however, I think of greatness. Not of Willie Mays or Ted Williams' greatness, but of a uniquely excellent human being who, were class and decency the most valued standards of a career, would be the easiest Hall of Fame inductee of all time." That's very nice. With the Phillies, he had a Fu Manchu mustache and had a cult following. His fan club was called Sal's Pals, and Fasano bought the members tickets and pizza. And he came to the Tribe on a June 19th trade by the Braves. He worked after his playing career, he worked as a Blue Jays minor league coach and in 2017 a Braves coach. His parents were Italian immigrants. He's a born-again Christian, and he said it helped his curtail his desire to drink. Sal Fasano. Michael Aubrey was a new player, hit .200, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs in 15 games. Aubrey was from Shreveport, Louisiana, first baseman for the Tribe and Orioles between 2008 and 2009. Hit .259 with 6 home runs, 17 RBIs, and he was the 2003 11th pick in the first round of the draft by the Tribe. Josh Barfield had a tough year at .182, 0 home runs, 2 RBIs in 12 games. Andy Gonzalez was a new player, hit .208, 1 home run, 2 RBIs in 10 games. Gonzalez was from Rio Piedras, Puerto Rico, an outfielder, third baseman for the White Sox, Tribe, and Marlins between 2007 and 2009. Hit .182 with 3 home runs, 13 RBIs for his career. And in 2008, he won the Puerto Rican League batting title, hit .387 in 41 games. Jorge Volandia hit .375, 0 home runs, 0 RBIs in 7 games. Volandia was from Caracas, Venezuela, second baseman, shortstop for the Padres, A's, Mets, Devil Rays, Blue Jays, and Tribe between 1997 and 2008. So this was the end of his career. For his career, he hit .189 with 2 home runs, 23 RBIs, and he worked as a Phillies coach after his playing career. Jason Tyner was a new guy. He hit .000, 0 home runs, 0 RBIs in 1 game. Tyner was from Bedford, Texas, an outfielder for the Mets, Devil Rays, Twins, and Tribe between 2000 and 2008. So this was the end of his career. Hit .275 with 1 home run, 94 RBIs. In college, he went to Texas A&M, and he set school records for hits and stolen bases. On the 2001 Devil Rays, he set a club record with 31 stolen bases. In 2002, he was Derek Lowes in the no-hitter that made the final out. They had a 2002 bobblehead giveaway for the Devil Rays. However, TYNER was promoted to the Durham Bulls 5 days earlier, and the $10,000 were not distributed to the fans, but later were given to students in schools. For the Twins, he was a very scrappy player. He hit his first home run after 1,220 MLB at-bats. And that's the all-time, took the longest to do that. And TYNER it's the longest MLB home run drought. After his playing career, he's been operating the Southwest Texas Baseball Academy for 8 to 12-year-olds. Jason TYNER. Now the pitching staff, Cliff Lee had an incredible year. Went 22-3. Wow, an ERA of 2.54. Very good. 31 starts, 4 complete games, and 2 shutouts. Lee won the American League Cy Young Award. And this was the Tribe at back-to-back years. Sabathia in 07, Lee in 08. He was the Comeback Player of the Year, the Indians Man of the Year, and the Sporting News American League Pitcher of the Year. An incredible year for Cliff Lee. Paul Byrd was 7-10 with a 4.53 ERA, 22 starts, 1 complete game, and in August we traded him to the Red Sox. CC Sabathia was 6-8 with a 3.83 ERA at 18 games, 3 complete games, and 2 shutouts, and again he was traded during the season. Jeremy Sowers was 4-9 with a 5.58 ERA, 22 starts. Roberto Hernandez, known at the time as Fausto Carmona, was 8-7 with a 5.44 ERA, 22 starts, 1 complete game, and a shutout. Aaron Laffey was 5-7 with a 4.23 ERA and 16 starts. Jensen Lewis was 0-4 with a 3.82 ERA, 51 games, and 13 saves. Rafael Perez was 4-4 with a 3.54 ERA, 73 games, and 2 saves. Rafael Betancourt was 3-4 with a 5.07 ERA, 69 games, and 4 saves. Masahide Kobayashi was a new player. He was 4-5 with a 4.53 ERA, 57 games, 6 saves, and he was a free agent pickup. Kobayashi was from Yamanashi, Japan. He played for the Chiba Latte Marines, the Tribe Yomiuri Giants, and Oryx Buffaloes from 1997 to 2011. His MLB career, he was 4-5 with a 5.10 ERA and 6 saves. And in Japan, he had 228 saves. Really good. He's currently a coach for the Chiba Latte Marines. And on the 2004 Olympics, he played for Team Japan and won a bronze medal in the baseball competition. Very good. Edward Mujica was 3-2 with a 6.75 ERA in 33 games. Zach Jackson was 2-3 with a 5.60 ERA, 9 games, and 9 starts. Jackson was from Greensburg, Pennsylvania, pitched for the Brewers and Tribe between 2006 and 2009. For his career, he was 4-5 with a 5.81 ERA, 63 strikeouts, and we picked him up on the July 7th trade from the Braves in the CC Sabathia deal. Jake Westbrook had a tough year, was 1-2 with a 3.12 ERA, 5 starts, and he had Tommy John surgery. Anthony Reyes was 2-1 with a fine ERA of 1.83 and 6 starts. Reyes was from Whittier, California, pitched for the Cardinals and Tribe between 2005 and 2009. For his career, he was 13-26 with a 5.12 ERA and 25 strikeouts. He won a World Series title with the Cardinals in 2006. After his career, he became a firefighter for the Los Angeles County Fire Department and fought wildfires in California. 2006 with the Cardinals, he had a one-hitter against the White Sox and lost the game on a Jim Thome home run. In the 2006 World Series, he was the Game 1 winner. Very good. Okay. Juan Rincon was 1-1 with a 5.60 ERA in 23 games. Rincon was from Maracaibo, Zulia State, Venezuela, South America. Pitched for the Twins, Tribe, Tigers, and Rockies between 2001 and 2010. For his career, he was 35-29 with a 4.03 ERA, 469 strikeouts. After his playing career, he worked as a Blue Jays minor league coach. Very good. Juan Rincon. Scott Lewis was 4-0 with a 2.63 ERA and 4 starts. Lewis was West Covina, California, pitched for the Tribe in 2008 and 2009. His career record was 4-0 with a 3.49 ERA, 18 strikeouts. He was slated to be in the Tribe's starting rotation in 2009. However, he had elbow pain, and which ended his career. Too bad. We were looking forward to him in 2009. Matt Ginter was 1-3 with a 5.14 ERA and four starts. Ginter was from Winchester, Kentucky, pitched for the White Sox, Mets, Tigers, and Tribe between 2000 and 2008. So this was the end of his career. He was 5-7 with a 5.43 ERA and 132 strikeouts. Tom Mastny was 2-2 with a 10.80 ERA in 14 games. Jorge Julio had no decisions and an ERA of 5.60 in 15 games. Julio is from Caracas, Venezuela, pitched for the Orioles, Mets, Diamondbacks, Marlins, Rockies, Tribe, Braves, and Brewers between 2001 and 2009. For his career, he was 17-34 with a 4.43 ERA, 448 strikeouts, and 99 saves. Very good. Joe Borowski was 1-3 with a 7.56 ERA, 18 games. He had 6 saves, and he was released in July. So, yeah, that high ERA. And he'd been our closer the year before. So, God bless Joe Borowski. Scott Ellerton was 0-1 with a 3.52 ERA in 8 games. Brian Bullington was 0-2 with a 4.91 ERA, 3 games, and 2 starts. Bullington was from Indianapolis, Indiana, pitched for the Pirates, Tribe, Blue Jays, Royals, Hiroshima Toyo Carp, and Oryx Buffaloes in Japan. For his MLB career, he was 1-9 with a 5.62 ERA, 54 strikeouts. And he pitched in Japan from 2005 to 2015. Very good. Long career. In Japan, he was 45-45 with a 3.21 ERA and 521 strikeouts. He made the All-Star team in Japan in 2011. And in 1999, he was Mr. Baseball for Indiana, the best high school player in the state. Very good. Brendan Donnelly was 1-0 with an 8.56 ERA in 15 games. Donnelly was from Washington, D.C., pitched for the Angels, Red Sox, Tribe, Marlins, Pirates between 2002 and 2010. His career record was 32-10 with a 3.22 ERA and 369 strikeouts. Made the All-Star team in 2003 and won a World Series title with the Angels in 2002. And also another World Series championship with the Red Sox in 2007. And in the 2003 All-Star game, he was the winning pitcher. Very good. Craig Breslow had no decisions and an ERA of 3.24 in 7 games. Breslow is from New Haven, Connecticut, pitched for the Padres, Red Sox, Tribe, Twins, A's, Diamondbacks, Marlins, and Tribe again from 2005 to 2017. For his career, he was 23-30 with a 3.45 ERA, 442 strikeouts. Won a World Series with the Red Sox in 2013. He went to Yale and majored in molecular biophysics and biochemistry. He led the Ivy League with a 2.56 ERA. Some called him the smartest man in baseball. The Sporting News called him in 2010 the smartest athlete. He's Jewish and he'll fast on Yom Kippur. He was accepted at NYU School of Medicine but deferred. In 2013, he was the Red Sox nominee for the Roberto Clemente Award for public service. He's currently pitching in the minors for the Blue Jays for the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. In 2017, he pitched for Team Israel in the World Baseball Classic. He had this to say about intelligence. "There's no end to the teasing I've taken." John Farrell said this, quote, "Breslow uses words in a normal conversation that I'm not used to." Breslin analyzes videos and looks for inefficiencies in his kinematic system of delivery in pitching. Very interesting. Craig Breslow. Rick Bauer had no decisions and an ERA of 13.50 in 4 games. Bauer was from Garden Grove, California, pitched for the Orioles, Rangers, Tribe, and LG Twins in South Korea from 2001 to 2009. For his career, he was 2-2 with a 7.90 ERA and 15 strikeouts. Okay, Rich Rundles had no decisions, a fine ERA of 1.80 in 8 games. Rundles was from Chattanooga, Tennessee, pitched for the Tribe in 2008 and 2009, had no decisions, and a 1.50 ERA and 7 strikeouts. John Malone had no decisions and an ERA of 0.00 in 2 games. Malone was from Houston, Texas, pitched for the Dodgers, Tribe, and A's between 2007 and 2009. Had no decisions in his career with an ERA of 4.58 and 20 strikeouts. Malone was traded to the Tribe in July of 2008 with Carlos Santana by the Dodgers for Casey Blake. And finally, Brian Slocum had no decisions and an ERA of 27.00 in 2 games. So the 2008 Tribe, yeah, tough year. We were rebuilding so soon after being a strong contender. But anyway, that's life. God bless all those fellows who played for the Tribe in 2009 and wore a Cleveland jersey. They played for us. And God bless everyone else associated with that team, including the fans, captains of the Cuyahoga, lovers of Lake Erie Terminal Tower Power, fans of the Free Stamp statue. Tribe, Browns, and Cavs rule. Cleveland City of Champions. Congratulations to the Cavs on making it to the NBA Finals, and good luck to them. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.